Welcome to Align Trading, going over today's SPY recap and live analysis in Discord. We ended up reaching this target that I talked about in yesterday's video right here. I explained that if on the daily chart we formed this right here, we could be looking for the 20-day moving average retest tomorrow or later in the week. And you can see we got that with this orange selling continuation here. Now, I'm often informed that these charts are scribbles and I'm a clown. It's satire. There's no way it's real. Well, it's very real. And as you can see, I explained in the pre-market brief here to be looking for this head and shoulder rejection right here off of the 5-day moving average if we got that retest with the green algorithm and the white tapering right there, and you see that beautiful trade right there. And once again you see the same algorithm, head and shoulder rejection, and we have this same algorithm. Now what we also have is this inverse cup and handle that has been forming right here, and we've been looking at for the past couple of days, right? We finally get this handle, and you can see that right here it forms that head and shoulder rejection, and we get that orange selling continuation right here. Now we are still looking for this inverse cup and handle to complete right here. We can continue going lower. As you see right here, there are levels on the way down. We have liquidity right here if we want to grab that, but we could end up finishing that inverse cup down here with this green algorithm right on the way down as we continue forming head and shoulders if there are retracements along the way. Now in the morning, we had this move up right here to start the day, and some people were trying to call this reversal too early, thinking we were going to curl all the way back up. And you have to understand, right, this 5-day moving average right here, watch it either turn into some sort of support right here with a handle if we formed that cup right here, and from there this inverse head and shoulder to continue higher, but that never formed, and instead you see us fail right here at this 5-day, and that is why this happens right here. We also see this inverse cup right here. If we go to the 1-minute chart right here, I explained in the morning, you can see this head and shoulder. Funny how this works yet again, right? The silly drawings and everything, you can see we get this inverse cup and this move down. Yet again, another head and shoulder rejection that I explained to be looking for after this first trade right here, and reaching my first target at this 556 right here. I protected my position and explained you can leave runners, but be watching for that same green and purple algorithm right here if we want to see another head and shoulder rejection. And you can see that along with this inverse cup, right? Once again, this orange selling continuation. Now, as I was explaining with the second move down right here, you see the volume decline, right? And we start to chop. You see this volume pick back up with the stronger sellers. We get this move down, same thing, right? Volume decreases. I explained we must see the sellers pick back up for this to confirm another move down, and you see that confirmed right here. Now after that second trade, I was all done for the day. There was no need to continue to trade this chop right here, and I had taken nice positions on the way down, so I went ahead and called it a day. But you can see that we ended up reaching that target we were talking about of the 20-day moving average right here. Now after this move down right here, we almost reached the 20 MA, but we stopped just before, and I explained that unless we retested that 20-day moving average by tapping it, I was not going to go long. So if here we would have tapped it, right, and then formed this, right, and another shoulder, that would have possibly been a good reversal, but instead we form this tapering you can see right here along with this head and shoulder rejection, and inverse cup and handle. You can see with another head and shoulder, several right here that you could have taken on the way down, right? You can see these entries. Towards the end of the day, I explained I'd be looking for a possible bear trap at the 20 MA, and you can see that it happened a bit early, and I'll also explain how it can happen for tomorrow. But you see right there this inverse head and shoulder off of that 20-day moving average, but we ran out of time here at the end of the day. So more on that 20-day moving average right here. You can see we're maybe forming this possible reversal if that does happen, and we see right a retracement while this 5-day trends lower, and maybe we form once again, a head and shoulder rejection before continuing lower and heading down on that. Now again, don't be trying to call the reversal if there is not a reason to. So if this green algorithm once again is holding and we form some sort of rejection off this 20-day moving average, we can very easily head down. This is possible, right, to these levels down here. If I zoom out, you can also see, right, we have this larger head and shoulder right here, as well as this inverse cup and handle we explained at this 5-day moving average. Now we are looking for this larger one, once again at this 20-day moving average, and then from there we can complete that, and we have another shoulder if we want to head down, and then from there, right, it just continues on a larger inverse cup right here. This will not happen overnight or anything. There will be retracements and all that, but it's just something to understand for the larger trend here and just keep it in the back of your head. Now on the daily chart, so like I was explaining yesterday's video, you see this head and shoulder off of that 5-day moving average right here that I explained, and our next target was this 20-day. We have now reached that, and we are forming this inverse cup right here, right? We are seeing next thing is to form resistance below that 20-day moving average, and from there, our target is now this bottom Bollinger Band. Now, if that happens, you will want to see this 5-day crossing below this 20-day right here, forming resistance, and then you can see the dump. And if there is a sustained downtrend, seeing that bottom Bollinger Band trending lower, retesting the 5-day bottom Bollinger as we continue down, just like we do on the way up right here with the 5 and 20, upper Bollinger, 5-day, upper Bollinger, 5-day, 20, upper Bollinger, and you can see how that goes. Same thing to the downside. That's going to wrap up the video. But again, thank you guys for the patience and understanding with these videos coming out in the middle of the night. The past few days I have been quite busy, so I do apologize. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see members in the morning.